All right, joining us on the line now is Chief John Fitzgerald of the Keego Harbor Police Department. And, Chief, thank you very much for joining us on the Megacast today.
Good morning, Dave. Glad to be here.
Now, good to have you. How are things going in Keego Harbor, Chief?
Things are going along, just like you guys are just speaking about now, that people are a little bit nervous. People are cautious, and that's a good thing that they're being more cautious than how this all started. Everybody kind of took it lightly, but I think things are sinking in now, and that's the kind of thing that's going to help in the end, that you keep your distances, that you wipe down your surfaces, you try not to touch things. Everything they've been telling us, more people are doing, which is, I think, the thing that's going to help us get through this in the end, that you do what you're supposed to do to keep clean and keep clear.
So you're out in the community. Obviously, you and the officers in Keego are out in the community. Do you get a sense that traffic is down, people are staying at home, they are following the Oakland County and the governor's orders and recommendations?
Yeah, for the most part, traffic is way down. What's nice is we haven't had an increase in complaints that you might think with the people being home. I think people are being a little nicer to each other, and that's what you got to do too. You put up with a little more from each other and try to be better for each other, and it keeps it easier on us. We're not having I thought we'd be running around to more runs on different things, and so far so good. I like the response that Keego Harbor residents have been giving, and hopefully the same thing's going with the rest of our Tri-City and West Bloomfield area.
Well, I think so, and I think for the most part, in talking to the other first responders, and we're gonna check in with Chief Flynn at the fire department in just a couple of minutes here. But in talking to the other first responders, I think we're doing okay through the 911 center. For the most part, I think people are calling in when they have a problem, and we are able to triage there. Most of the departments are able to triage, what needs an immediate response and what it maybe needs something a little bit different.
Correct, and that's one thing we've changed here too, is we're going to take, and it's not as personal, and we're a small town department. We like to be there for our citizens face to face.
Sure.
But at this period in time, we've changed some of our protocols. The dispatch is going to screen some calls and things that we don't have to go to your house on, that we can do over the phone. We're going to do over on the phone, and it's for the safety of you guys at your house and the safety of our officers and our guys' family, because with this pandemic going on, the coronavirus, some people don't know that they have it. There's no symptoms, so you don't know if maybe our guy's bringing it in because he doesn't know he has it, or maybe you have it, and this is a safer way to do it. We're not trying to be less personal. We're not scared to go into your place. It's just the best way to do it to help prevent spread.
Chief John Fitzgerald, Keego Harbor Chief of Police. Are you talking to the other departments? You say you're a small department, and you're surrounded by, some bigger communities, Pontiac, West Bloomfield, Southfield, some of the other communities, obviously Detroit. Are you talking to the other police chiefs, and are you guys sharing notes and having conversations?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, our two neighboring departments that we work very well with and work often with, Orchard Lake PD and Sylvan Lake PD, we share a little bit of equipment. We back each other up on the road. The chiefs, we're talking about how we can help each other out, what we have to do. Also, I'm a member of the board of the Oakland County Chiefs of Police Association. The Chiefs of Police Association is working with the Michigan Association of Chiefs of Police, talking to the state police, the Oakland County Sheriff's Department, and all the chiefs, and we're trying to put in a plan. I'm going to say the fire department does this great. They're great on a plan and response and command centers. And we're working on trying to follow their lead on how they have a way of distributing their guys and mutual aid with each other. We're a couple steps behind them because they've been working on this forever, but the police departments are working together and trying to figure out how to help each other out.
All right, I think we can get Greg Flynn here in Zoom in a couple of minutes, the fire chief, so he'll probably be happy to hear your kind words for the work and leadership from the fire department. I think they're doing a great job, too. Let's talk about... Go ahead.
They are, and there's always that little rivalry between the police and the fire, but that's a good-natured thing, like something between the Army and the Marines. We have that rivalry, but we know that we can count on each other when we got to have each other's backs, and they're doing a great job.
All right, well, they really are. It's your job in Keego, like it is in West Bloomfield, Sylvan Lake, Orchard Lake, to enforce these orders that have been handed down by the county, by the federal government in some cases, and a lot of them from the state. How's that going? And there's got to be a balance there, I'm sure. Can you tell us how that's going, Chief?
It's interesting. I took a call today about somebody that wanted to know, can he do this? And And when I found out that he was a resident of another city, I said, the way the orders came down from the state, they're a little bit complicated when you read through them. And I think that you hate to have people interpret things different between different borders, city to city, county to county, but each department is going to look at it and go, well, this is a critical infrastructure job. The guy's got to get to work. So we're not going to harass the guy that's driving through Keego to go to his job in Waterford. Waterford's going to have to look at it and see if that's, a critical critical job that has to be done. We're trying to be helpful, not demanding on people. If we see them playing on the playground equipment, there's an order, no playground, you can't be on the playground equipment. Our officer will go over and tell them you have to clear out. You can use the park, you just can't use the stuff where you touch. Everybody's going to be touching. You can't play basketball; it's a contact sport. But please walk, enjoy the fresh air, go out and enjoy the sunshine. Get out of your house. We'll look at businesses as things come in. Is this critical? But you have to remember, some people have been calling us about a business. Go, why are they open? That's not critical. And, well, it's a supply chain thing. You have to look beyond what that business does there. Are they supporting a business that is a critical infrastructure job that we have to have? So you kind of read each case as it comes up. And if you're violating, you shouldn't be open, you shouldn't have customers coming in. What may happen is we may just take a report, and when this all clears out, then they'll start with prosecutions or dealings with business licenses and liquor licenses. So police yourselves, because you want to stop that spread as much as you should want to stop that spread as much as all the rest of us do too. So just try and follow the rules, and I know it's tough for all of us to get through, but we got to help each other here.
All right, Chief John Fitzgerald of the Keego Harbor Police Department. Anything else you'd like to add today that folks in Keego Harbor, maybe people listening across our entire area, may benefit from?
You know what? We're still out here, the police department, the fire department, your governments. We're doing everything we can. We're trying to follow the rules. Call us if you need us. We're going to be here. And remember, give each other a little more space, both physically and in terms of tolerance, because we're all a little bit on edge. Be kind to each other. I love seeing these food banks helping each other, and like the Jacket Club at Keego Harbor is continually trying to come up with food to help those that are out of work right now. So keep helping each other out. We're going to get through this thing. Is it going to be a few weeks? Is it going to be a couple months? We don't know, but we're going to work together through it.
All right, Chief, and I'm on your Facebook page. I'm going to put it on the broadcast so people can see it. You mentioned to me before we were on the air today that there's a lot of really helpful information here. Just go to the Facebook page for the Keego Harbor Police Department. Clearly, City Hall is closed. Services are available. Phone lines are being answered. And you've got a notice here to that fact and all the telephone numbers and everything. And we'll get this up on our website as well. But nice job with your Facebook page and some really interesting pictures to look at there, too.
Thanks. I appreciate that. And I'd say don't just look at our Facebook, because we keep it up as much as we can, but West Bloomfield has an outstanding one. Bloomfield Township PD, they all put a lot of good information out there. And then when you get done looking at this stuff, tell you what, go turn some music on so you're not hearing the news over and over.
Yeah, you get
go turn on some music and try and kick back and relax and enjoy your time at home with your family.
All right, well, very, very well said, Chief John Fitzgerald. And just so you know, this is a good moment for you, because we are on the Facebook page of the broadcast today, is on the Facebook page of the West Bloomfield Police Department. So probably for the first time ever, the Keego Harbor Police Department Facebook page is now on the West Bloomfield Police Department Facebook page. So
good news. Those guys are good guys. Like
all right. Well, thank you for joining us. You're a good guy, too. And thank you for keeping us safe. And we salute all the first responders, especially those right in our neighborhood, doing a good job. Thank you very much for joining us.